Why does it hurt so much when I try to follow you? I did not quiet you. I let those questions come. Your inquiries do not trouble me, for I am the origin of the deep spirit within you that allows such searching. You might see your questions as uncertainty, yet I see them as a sincere quest. And I never withdraw from a spirit that yearns for me, though it may falter, though it may lament, though it may grieve the quiet. For truly my quiet times have never meant I was far away. They have been deliberate placement. It was essential for you to perceive what went unseen by others. I needed your spirit to keep its gentle nature in a world that tries to make it hard. And I needed the deep longing inside you to rise above all the noise around you. Only then would you be ready to hear what I am about to share. Do you grasp the meaning of your purpose being spoken in the gathering? It means the great changes now happening in your life are not an ending. They are the beginning of a magnificent revealing. Yes, a revealing. For I am not simply arranging events for you. I am about to work through your very being, and that changes everything. And lately, you have felt it stirring. Sometimes it feels like restlessness, sometimes sadness, sometimes a strong passion, and at other times a quiet, joyful wonder. Yet, it is all the same deep truth. And now, I am calling it forward. You thought your true self was forgotten. You supposed I showed partiality, and that you were excluded from that preference. But my child, you have been the one held in reserve, not ignored, not bypassed, the one carefully protected. I do not bring forth that which is not ready to carry the weight of its calling. When the great gathering in the heavens reached its decision, when all of eternity spoke in agreement, they did not simply grant a blessing, they set in motion a perfect moment. This specific timing holds far more power than any fortunate chance you have ever wished for. This truth remained hidden from you. I was not merely waiting for an easy way in. I was not just preparing a scene. The assembly in the unseen realms came together not because you were flawless, my child, but because you gave your permission. Even in your brokenness, you offered your affirmation. Do not mistake the challenges from the adversary as proof of your weakness. He opposes you, my precious child, because your true self is coming forth. He recognized the purpose I placed within you long before you understood its shape or could speak its name. This is why the struggle grew when you sought inner calm, why burden seemed heavier when you chose to let go of old hurts, and why being alone felt overwhelming just as you started to turn back to me. He wanted you to believe that quiet times meant I had left you. Instead, those were paths. Paths to understandings meant only for your journey, to my nearness while others were distracted, and to the soft echo of my words without needing grand displays. You have developed the ability to hear my gentle invitations, my beloved. So when my voice rises with strength, your spirit will not pull back. You are ready. Yes, you, my cherished one. Despite your imperfections, your moments of doubt, and the lingering pain from hurts I am still tending. My child, you are ready. Your very being carries a divine mark, a unique combination the world needs. Honest belief, unwavering care, and true inner strength. When someone like you steps forward, change naturally follows. Can you feel it? Can you sense my quiet urging within you, a deep certainty? Is there a stirring in your spirit, a desire for something greater? If these words resonate with a truth you already hold deep inside, it is because I am confirming what you already know. You are indeed chosen, my beloved child. That feeling was true. The reason you often felt like an outsider, even in welcoming places, even among groups where you hope to belong, is simple. You have tried to quiet it, to lessen its intensity, to make yourself smaller to fit in with others' ideas of you. Yet each time you did, a part of you suffered. Do you understand why, my child? It is because I did not create you for limitation. I did not shape your core for shallowness. I placed a deep, powerful call within you, not so you would live timidly, careful not to disturb anyone with the strength of your being. My beloved, listen closely. This is not about arrogance. It is about your true calling. This is why things have often felt heavy for you. This is why, without effort, others notice you. This is why you can enter a space and sense an unspoken energy before any words are exchanged. This is not a trick of your mind, my cherished one. It is a spiritual awareness. But the unseen world knows exactly what it is. You arrived with an inner structure, a divine framework, proven resilient long before you experienced any earthly pain. That is why your deepest sorrows did not completely break you. That is why being turned away did not shatter your trust beyond mending. That is why, even in your quietest moments of despair, you still whispered, "If you are truly here, I will continue." And I was, my child. I was always near. Even when you felt alone, even when you paused your pleas, fearing my silence would confirm an absence too painful to bear. But I never departed. Now, I am revealing the truth of what you have carried within you all this time. You have been seeking a turning point, not realizing that you are the turning point, my beloved one. Yes, my child. It is you, even with your imperfections, even with your uncertainties, even with the unspoken questions in your heart. You do not need absolute certainty to be chosen. You do not need to be without fear to be selected. You were not called forth when trouble arrived. You were called before any struggle began. So the difficulties you have faced were not a sign of my neglect, my precious child. They were evidence that opposition recognized your ascent before you did. And now, you stand at the threshold of revelation. I did not keep you from public view as a penalty. I held you apart so your inner resources could deepen. I kept you in a quiet place so that when you emerged, you would be full. Not because you are immune to shaking, but because your foundation is finally connected to its true source. My child, this is not about fleeting attention. This is about the timeless acknowledging itself within you. You are not defined by others' opinions. You are not the person your mistakes suggested you would be. Your true self is not your worst error, nor is it the quiet grief you bore alone, unseen by those unaware of your inner battle. You are the one who chose kindness when bitterness felt simpler. You are the one who offered forgiveness even while hurting. You are the one who agreed to move ahead when every instinct urged retreat. This is why the difficulties you encounter will not break you. They will lift you higher. They will illuminate your inner light. They will imbue you with a sacred presence. They will surround you, a clear sign of my claim. You have yearned for another to grant you permission, to declare your season has arrived, to assure you it is safe. But I did not shape you to rely on outside affirmations, my cherished one. I guided you through trying times, so you would learn to proceed even without praise. No one needs to grant you status, for I have already affirmed your standing. You have sought external confirmations, but the clearest indication is your continued presence. A part of you stirs. A liberation unfolds. That is why the struggles in your life were never without meaning. My beloved child, listen closely now, for this is where your journey takes a vital turn. I have recently planted a quiet impulse within you, a steady call, an inner certainty that persists, a perspective that might seem too vast for your current view. But understand that is precisely the intention. I do not ask you to feel completely ready. I simply ask you to take that initial step, You seek a precise blueprint, yet I am the very road you walk. You desire complete clarity, yet I am the illumination for your journey. If you will